here we are. This is who we are.
Well, here we are on YouTube, and this is it. This is the last one. We're not doing any more after. No, I'm just kidding. This is part 9 of I don't know how many parts. This particular one, a little confusing. This is part 9, show 6.
Yes.
Which just by coincidence makes 69, if you know what I mean. And so this is Celeste who gave us this, and we're very grateful to Celeste. I know that some of this is painful to watch, and some of it is interesting, and some of it actually like gives us a bit of context. So I appreciate that we've been given this journey to explore, and given this opportunity to do it. Absolutely. I'm ready to go if you're ready to go.
Let's rock and roll, Nathan. Let's do it. Go Wagner.
Oh, yeah. We don't know if Wagner's in this or not. He might be gone by now.
Yeah, because last episode, like you were saying, we don't know if he got voted out. Like we don't know if he made, because they always cut it off when One Direction gets announced. Whoever does these videos, like One Direction's in, we get it. So Wagner could be out of the show. We'll find out. There we go. So it's actually, spot the Wagner. Spot the Vog. Nice. Vog spotting.
Vog viewing. Vog.
There you go.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
To start off with Bonfire Night, we're going to do some really quick, simple vegetable fritters. Find this in store at the moment. Dead simple to make. So, first of all, you need to start off with a batter. So we've got some flour in our bowl already. And into that, we need to add some eggs. Right, mix, and we'll see how that goes.
Oh, shit.
I think they just want to be with Harry. I think that's all this is.
No, mix.
Maybe he's the only one who wants to do the cooking, though.
No, maybe.
Really pushy, this is.
So unfair. I haven't seen you in weeks. Right, we'll put another one in. Mix.
There's shell in that one.
Well, Harry's mixing that rather slowly, just to tell you what else is going to go in there. We're going to put some red onion, which we've just fried up already, so it's nicely softened. We're going to add some sweet corn. We've got some carrots and some grated courgette. In order to give this some flavour, what we're going to do is add some pesto. Keep stirring, but don't stop.
Pesto for your testo.
I'm talking. You carry on.
That's what she said.
Right, carrots going in.
Brilliant.
Mix.
Help you see it.
Courgette's going in. Just mix.
Wow.
What are they making? Did we catch what they're making?
I think I missed it.
Sweet corn's going in.
Like it.
Oh, I love sweet corn. Do you like sweet corn?
Oh, yeah.
Why not? Because we had some in the fridge. We're going to add some parmesan to it as well.
It's like an omelet, maybe?
Next thing to do, put little dollops in the frying pan, fry it really quickly.
Fritters.
So come back to us in a little while and we'll show you the finished result.
Try something new today.
You're getting better. Well done. Yes. Harry the chef now. Just ace. That's exactly what he's doing.
Could you stand closer to me, please? I don't think your breasts are quite pressed up more against me. I think they need to be a little bit on my arm, or just a little bit more there, Mom. Thank you.
Yeah, don't stand so close to me.
Yeah, it just, I don't know. Like, imagine again if this was a female contestant cooking, and it was a male standing that close behind her.
Yeah. I know. There's a lot of that going on in this.
But it's okay because he's a guy, and it's okay for her to do that. But if it's if it was a teenage girl, imagine me standing right behind her. So cooking. You like the cooking? You like it?
Do you like my deodorant?
Away, please.
Oh, he did say move away.
Dawdling.
Oh, sorry, what do you want?
Get out of my kitchen! Take a spoon of the vegetable fritter mix. Just lay it there in the bottom of the pan.
I wonder if I know he's playing, he's fooling around, but I wonder if there's a small kernel of truth of how he might feel.
I think there's truth to it. I think he's probably irritated as like we are with this segment in all the episodes. It's a little weird.
Because Harry's always been very wise for his young age, pretty savvy. So I wonder if there's a small part of him that's irritated by the whole thing. Just by okay, all right. Like, Yeah, if they took a more of like a Gordon Ramsay approach, like just give the instruction. Let's have fun, make it light and have fun, but just don't be all right. We're making this. Keep your distance a little bit. Talk about what's going on, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's good at not making it a thing, right? He's not getting visibly irritated, but yeah, he's to joke it away is his MO.
Well, we're certainly asserting our bias or our adult view into a child's view, into we're speaking as guys too, right? So I'm wondering how I would feel. I don't know. It'd be weird. It's kind of weird, but yeah.
Is there a video out there of Harry rewatching this?
No, I highly doubt it. A good question, but I would say no. I think he's
Flatten it out a bit so that it cooks evenly all around. Vegetable fritter.
5 a day. Get it down, boy. Are they good? Did you make these? Yeah. I'll try one.
Granny.
Fair play to you, Harry. That's gorgeous.
Success.
what? It's a cucumber. Why? What? Oh!
Get away.
They're all thinking the same thing, but nobody's saying anything.
I know.
The first part of the cucumber when you're 16, when it falls over when you're 50.
I spent so long on that.
And now it's done again. Hey! I'm Liz from the Sainsbury's Try Team. Today we're going to be making burgers and chickpea burgers.
What's she pinching his nipple for?
We've got Zavinia
The sap, please.
with lovely, lovely hair, and you're happy to be part of the Try Team for tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm very happy.
Very happy.
Yeah.
So you just chopped all this parsley because we are making the.
I'm just watching the boob rub. It's just. I got a secret for you, ladies. I'm going to tell you a little guy secret. If we can feel it on our side of the arm, you can feel it on your boob. We are aware that your boob is touching us. I don't say what you want. I'm just saying, like,
it's true.
It's true. If your boob is on my arm, I feel your boob on my arm. I'm aware of it. Zayn knows there's a boob on his arm. Keeps touching him. Are you not feeling the boob on his arm?
He kind of seems to be like watch his body language. He seems to kind of move away a little bit. Yeah.
Sometimes we enjoy it. Sometimes we're uncomfortable. Nathan, you ever gone to a female hair barber or hairdresser?
Yes. I don't mind it so much.
Well, that's what I mean. Sometimes you enjoy it. Sometimes.
Best burgers in the world. We're using lovely beef. And we're going to put all the beef into the bowl. So that's what we're going to do next. So we're just going to put the knife down there. If you just want to just tip it in, and then we're going to start mixing all that in. You'll find there's a bit of paper and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Paper doesn't need to go in.
So take the paper off because paper doesn't taste good. A quick tip. Paper removed. Remember to wash your hands before you start.
And you did, didn't you?
Because I washed mine.
Can I start putting some onions in?
Yeah, wash them in.
So we may not need them all.
We've got some onions in the meat now, and you just mix it up.
Can I put some black pepper in? You carry on.
Seasoning whilst churning.
Seasoning is essential to make these really tasty.
Yeah. We're going to show you the ancient art of egg breaking. What you do is, slight little whack on the side, you get a little crack here, press both your thumbs in there and open it up, and there you go.
We can probably get at least 8 or 9 in there.
That's what she said. What's that, Nathan? Sorry, what? No, I'm just saying she's talking about. That's what she just said.
Very well cooked and nice and brown on the outside.
What?
Harry,
What?
no shirt, no service. Put a shirt on. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Showing your 4 nips at everyone.
4 nips for everyone? Well, she was like pinching him before.
Oh, maybe she's trying to pitch a nip. Yeah. Maybe she likes the third nip.
That's it.
Fabulous mushrooms.
Quality.
All right, thank goodness. Oh, that was painful. Oh, let me guess. Is Louis going to yell?
has the worst habits in the house.
Gotta be One Direction because they are there without mommy and daddy.
One Direction have the worst habits in the house. The boys can be quite messy. Their bedroom is an absolute tip.
Typical teenage boys.
Probably me snoring really badly.
Paige!
And then Paige joined my gang.
Who's the grumpiest contestant?
Wagner.
Waggers. Fix the computer for me.
Can somebody help me with my washing? I was a man before you were born.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh no, not Mega Mine. Okay, I think I found the video. Nathan, yours is lagging just a bit. Let's just see.
It's not lagging on my end.
Yeah, you're very fortunate.
For the first time.
So there we go. I think let's just see if this works.
What?
There we go. What's
What's going on?
Nothing.
Welcome, everybody, to the Talk Talk
Here we go.
Megamind Show.
Yelling.
I'm your host, Louis Tomlinson. And I've got some questions from our Talk customers. We've got two finalists going head-to-head. We've got Cher Lloyd. Turn my swag on. And we've got Niall Horan, the blonde Irishman. Let's see how Cher does. Right, Cher, your time starts in 3, 7, lion, now! Lauren Creasy from Grantham says...
I hate this Megamind bit. It's the worst bit.
Yeah.
I love Louis. We love Louis. But 18-year-old yelling Louis, it's annoying. I don't like yelling. Just yelling in general. Just the act of yelling. It triggers me, maybe. I don't know whether it's comedic or otherwise. Just constant yelling is like just. I'd rather you just did a silly voice instead of a yelling voice. The character yells, and it's just like, okay, just you're yelling.
We're getting old. We're getting old. That's telling.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I understand.
What's your favorite type of clothing?
I don't get it.
What's your favorite type of clothing?
I like baggy stuff, like hoodies and
Why?
bottom, because you're comfortable and.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with her. I love baggy clothing. I don't. Anything that can hide my physique is fantastic. Especially my pant area, especially my lower area.
Your pant area.
Legs, groin, wear Speedos.
Yeah. Everybody likes wearing Speedos. I don't understand why.
Have you ever worn Speedos? Have you ever worn Speedos?
Never.
Legit?
I've worn tighty whiteys, but not
yeah,
Speedos.
when we were kids.
Yeah.
I never wore Speedos either. Like legit, but my cousins have because they were swimmers. Like they were competition swimming. They worn Speedos, but
yeah. I remember your cousins actually. Yeah,
they were quite good swimmers. Yeah.
Whatever. Amy.
I know you remember one of my cousins very well.
Yeah, she didn't wear Speedos though.
She didn't wear nothing when she went swimming, if I recall correctly, Nathan.
That is correct.
McGee from Glasgow says, which 3 people would you invite to a dinner party? And why would you invite them?
That's actually a great question. Don't have to tell me 3, Nathan, but is there someone you would actually like a dignitary of today? Not dignitary, I don't know why I say dignitary, but is there someone you would interview in person that you would actually, given the choice and chance right now, who's somebody you wouldn't mind interviewing?
Oh, there's tons of people.
Right, it doesn't have to be just doesn't have to be the top one. I'm actually legit curious. I want to know who would you like to interview?
I don't know.
Some people we might know.
Yeah. One in particular, like that I've actually reached out to is Davina Michelle. I'd love to do Davina Michelle.
Yeah, cool.
Keith Lemon. Well, I know his name's not Keith Lemon, but Keith Lemon as the actor Keith Lemon. Alan Carr and Lee Evans.
Why?
Because they're all funny people. You'd have a laugh.
Okay, Billy McGuire from Bristol said, if you could travel to anywhere in the world, where would you go right now?
That's maybe a better question. What about you?
If I could travel anywhere,
is there somewhere you'd like to go?
New
I mean,
Zealand.
oh yeah, I'd probably go with you. Yeah.
New Zealand probably pretty high on the list yet.
We'd have to go see the sites. We'd have to see the Lord of the Rings sites. That's why you go.
Get pictures at all the places. Yep.
I wish I could just live there sometimes. Yeah.
Right? I agree.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm not understanding about this? Why do they go all the way to get great costumes, like that dramatic lighting, blah, 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 but the worst microphones they could possibly
I don't
use?
know. I don't know. We've talked, the mic issues are horrible.
Oh, yeah.
Where?
Ibiza.
Why?
Because
Okay, Jamie Taylor from Cardiff says, what's the last movie you saw?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, okay. Lola.
The worst or the worst
The
or
last
first
movie. The
last.
movie.
Thank you. Yeah. Again, the mics. I couldn't hear, and even with his yelling, I can't understand.
Childoza from Belfast said, what did you have for breakfast? Today!
What? It's just maybe he didn't have breakfast, just a cup of coffee. Like I don't know why that's funny. Does she have a Big Mac? I don't understand what's so funny. Like it's such an odd thing to. I've never found having breakfast or not having breakfast funny.
What did you have for breakfast today, Ryan?
I had eggs.
I have not eaten yet.
Well, there you go. So, but that's not funny.
Whoa, shit! Stop right there! Your time's up! Right, Niall, are you ready? Yeah. Are you steady? Yeah. Then let's go! Oh! Lauren Creasy from Grantham says, what's your favorite item of clothing?
My one piece.
Why?
Because it's an American flag.
Okay, Amy McGee from Glasgow says, which 3 people would you invite to a dinner party?
Louis Tomlinson, Harry Styles, Zayn Malik.
Why?
Because they're in One Direction.
Good shout. Billy McGuire from...
Poor Liam. Jeez. Ouch. I hope Liam didn't see that bit. He's...
Bristol said, if you could travel to anywhere in the world, where would you go right now?
Ibiza.
Where?
Ibiza.
Why?
The share's going. Oh, controversial.
Jamie.
Oh,
Ibiza.
Ibiza.
What?
It must be a UK or European city or town. Ibiza.
Okay.
Because Cher's going. I guess he's got a little crushy poo on Cher, does he? Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's
Taylor from Cardiff says,
hair.
what's the last movie you saw? Harry Potter! Okay. Lola Childoza from Belfast said, what did you have for breakfast today? Hey?
Sausage, beans, hash browns, egg.
How many of each?
2, 1, 2.
Okay. Sally Davis from Norwich says, do you cook your own food in the house?
No.
Okay. Ben Morgan from Southport says, what time did you get up this morning? What time?
7:30.
Okay. Hazel Flood from Bushcove says, who's the grumpiest in the morning?
Eddie Grimshaw.
Okay. David Ferguson from Bromley says, do you talk in your sleep?
All the time.
Whoa, Niall! See you in a while. The time's up. No, it can't be. Can it? Whew. Looks like we have almost a Megamind record. 9 points. Niall's the winner. Oh, this almost reduces me to tears. Niall Horan is our winner of Megamind. Tune in next week.
What's on Louis' head? I can't. It's so dark. The lighting's so
he
bad.
has like one of those like big
babushkas, whatever they're
no,
called.
from like the Renaissance or the 1700s.
Is it a hair? Is it a hat? A hat made out of hair, or what? Is it
not a beehive, but you know.
Oh, you talking about the women wear them? The really tall,
tall headdresses. Yeah, thing. Yeah, I don't know what they're called. The hair.
What a weird.
The Tower of Hair.
Yeah.
For some mega fun on Mega Mind. Welcome to a brand new game that I like to call Quick Fire. I've got 2 of the X Factor finalists here. We've got Zayn Malik and we've got Payne Liam. This is a game where there are 3 rules.
Liam's so
Can't hesitate.
Zayn's
can't
just going
pause.
along with it.
Most of all, you can't laugh.
Sorry, look at how. Oh, they're supposed to not laugh. Okay. I thought they were both just like, fine, we'll just do this. But the point is not to laugh. Okay.
Well, I would destroy this challenge right now. Really?
So, boys, understood? Their time starts now.
Okay, first question from Bez NZ in London. If you could be any celebrity, who would it be, bro?
Thanks a lot. Second question is from Hazel Fluid from
Megan Fox.
Rosecroft. Who is the grumpiest in the morning?
Lewis. Lovely Jim from Northampton. How long have you drink come on X Factor, bro?
I'm alive. David Ferguson from Bromley. Do you talk in your sleep?
Okay, I hate the freaking music underneath. I hate that.
Me too. And then when he yells in the, middle of it, it's just like I can't.
There's so much going on right now. This is the air. Remember Vines? They were the early days.
Yeah.
This kind of has that weird feeling of it's just nonsense. It's constant like noise. That music. I can't hear what they're saying because that music's pumped up so loud in the mix. You know.
Yeah, it's
the only one that could pull that off. That kind of zany behavior was Robin Williams when he was like so zany and crazy.
Oh, yeah. There's so much craziness, but he throws these little jabs that are very like clever, that just that keep the comedy going. But there's such a like struggle for comedy here that they're just young.
They're just young lads. We know, but guys, this is what Celeste wants us to do. She wants us to react and review their X Factor journey.
Obviously, I do. Nicole from Montgomery, Edinburgh. Do you have any pets?
No. Lady Wood from Surrey. What's the nicest thing anyone's ever done for you?
Kiss my face. Nicole, Carly Andrews from Brighton. What's your hidden talent?
Juggling.
Okay, go on, carry on.
Coming in.
I get scared. Louis is gonna pop up again. It's coming. It's coming. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can pause it when he's in the air. Let me see if I can pause it.
From Essex. If you had one wish, what would you wish for?
Candlesticks. The next question from Becky Matthews from Stoke. What song have you enjoyed singing the most, bro?
Viva la vida.
Okay.
Next question. Anna Maria West from Christchurch. Do you like cheese, and if so, what type?
Yes, I like every type of cheese. The next question is from Amy Sandiford in Maidenhead. If you go out with any celebrity, who would it be and by?
I don't
Mix it up because she's hot.
Oh my god.
Lucy Hemmings from Reading. What would be the most embarrassing thing that could happen whilst
My punch
performing
would
on
fall
stage?
down when if I farted.
Oh, I had it.
Sorry,
Did you pause it
I had
too?
it. I
told you I was going to pause it, so we both paused it. That ruined the game.
Jeez.
Didn't I say I was going to pause it?
Yes, but okay. I'm sorry.
So how it works, folks? If we both pause it, that means the other person who was last unpauses it, which ruined the whole. Anyways,
we did have 15 people watching at one point.
I don't care about those people. I don't care about anybody. It's not a. Well, what do they expect? Look at the title: One Direction's Complete X Factor Story, Part 9, Live Show 6, Part 1.
Yeah.
What do they want from us?
Galway, do you think it would be difficult to find love now that you've found it? No.
Oh, it's hope.
Ho, boys! Your time's up. Who do you think the winner is, Liam? It's not you! But it's not you either. Harry Styles! Yes! Oh, yeah! Thanks for tuning in. If you loved it, don't come back!
Welcome to.
Oh, no more talk. What is this talk garbage?
I want to see them practicing for next round.
We still have 12 more minutes.
X Factor, Mr. and Mrs. The rules are simple. We ask each act.
Okay, this guy's talking normal. Okay, so far so good. Okay.
He's
the same set of questions to see how they thought the other would respond.
Yeah, he's mic'd up. You're right.
Here's how they got on.
Oh, wow.
I think Rebecca would say that Liam has the best body in One Direction.
Oh, wow.
They're all too young. I don't know who's got the best body in One Direction.
Good for her. Here's what she said.
They're also too young.
They're all too young.
Yeah. And she's
only
uncomfortable.
probably 21 herself. Or 20 maybe, but she's over 18, I guess. So she's already kind of like, good for her for being like, they're too young.
They're all very young. They're all very handsome now. I think Harry's the best body in One Direction. He's standing right here. Liam.
I think.
Well, she did pick Liam, but only because he was right there. I think the producer's like, just answer the question. Because they edited it there. Did you see the edit there?
Yeah, they're like, you can't.
They said you have to pick a name because that's the game. So he says, well, they're all. So she goes, they're all handsome, but since Liam's right there, it's Liam. Poor girl.
Girls would say that the person with the best body in One Direction is probably Liam.
Did I do something wrong?
Pains me to say it.
Oh.
I wasn't sure before today, but after we've worn these jumpsuits, I think Rebecca would say that One Direction has the best fashion sense.
Who's got the best fashion sense in the X Factor? I would say.
Can't be.
Let me have a look around the room. The One Direction boys have got the best fashion sense, I'd say. Who has the best fashion sense?
What about Wagner?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe me. Do I?
In the house, I think.
Okay. I feel like that's a bit of a manipulated comment because we've seen some of the other groups. Like One Direction, I'm not trying to slight them. Their fashion sense is pretty much we wear what we want.
Yeah.
Not we pick, and the other groups have quite a bit more stylized looks. And yeah, just interesting that comment. I don't know if I agree with that, but
no, you don't have to.
As the person with the best fashion sense is probably Rebecca Flicks. I think Rebecca would say her worst habit would be not understanding jokes at all. She just doesn't get them.
So who has that? It's not really a habit though. It's a quality trait maybe. A habit is when you bite your fingernails or
you do something over and over again.
That's kind of a cop out.
Yeah. Like, how do you get a habit of not understanding jokes?
That's I think Harry's worst habit is not understanding the question.
So it's quite funny.
My worst habit is getting very long bats. Is that bad? It's not a bad habit though, is it really?
That falls in the category of something you always do. And so that's a habit. It's something you always do, and she thinks taking long baths isn't a very good habit. So that's a habit is something you do. Yeah, a lot of. I guess you could argue not getting jokes is. I guess if you just your daily receive a joke and you daily don't get the joke, I guess that would have. I guess that could form a. No, but the habit has to be self-induced. That's like it has to be, like, it's something you bring on your. Unless you tell yourself a joke that you don't get, then that would be a habit.
Harry's worst habit is walking around naked around the house. What can I say? He's a nudist.
Oh, he walks naked around the house a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My worst habit is getting naked all the time.
Ah!
Sorry.
This is Pop, Flop, or Fizzle.
Oh yeah. This is the early days of reaction to songs segment.
Yeah.
This is Alexis Jordan's Happiness.
Let's give it a go.
I gotta turn this car around. I never should have left you there. Have you need? I gotta hurry.
It's kind of a little bit in here, but it sounds a little just generic-ish, doesn't it? It doesn't really.
Oh, it topped the charts. You don't understand.
Oh wow. Well, no, I'm an old fuddy-duddy who doesn't get it.
Hurry now, quick.
I like it. I like the slow build, I think. Pop for Alexis Jordan. This is Higher, the Saturdays, featuring Florida. Brilliant vocals by Frankie.
That one sounds a little bit better, yeah.
And the rest of the girls, obviously. It's big pop.
Una's the best.
Don't be silly now.
Una wins.
Hey, I'm Nicky. I'm Mark.
I'm Shane. I'm Kane, and we're Westlife.
So it's good to be back. You know, we're doing well. Our album's out. Our singles out, should I say. Our album's out next week.
Who are these guys?
Another Irish band? Like, who are these guys?
What's their name? They said they're back. Were they a group on the show?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, they're returning back from like a previous win. They look a little older than.
Well, no, that's okay. You're allowed to be older. We're older. Look at the guy on the left. He looks like he might be 40 there. Yeah.
Maybe.
I wonder what. Let us know who they are in the comments, so I can Google them and guarantee you they're not together anymore. Westlife. Okay, here we go, Nathan.
Westlife.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay. What do you? Okay, I got a question for you. Without looking, tell me if they're still together and or when was their last studio album?
Oh, I'm gonna say not together, and the last one I'm gonna put 2012.
I'm gonna go 2014.
Oh,
they had like that last one kind of kick at the can, you know.
Okay.
Discography. Oh, we're wrong. Okay, I guess they've been around a little. That's why they look older. Their first album was 99.
Okay,
and they've had a stream of albums. Good for them. Their last album was 2021, just 4 years ago.
Okay.
Wild Dreams was the name of the album. So our apologies to Westlife. The review scores were across the board dismal, but that was their last album. I'm just saying there was only 3 scores here from the Independent, RTE, and they all gave it 2 out of 5. So 3 independent sources gave it 2 out of 5, but doesn't mean it's not a good album. Just they're referred to as pop, electro pop. I feel.
Okay.
All right, good for them. Okay, my apologies. I do apologize.
Big in the UK back. Apparently, they're big. Back in the day, they were big.
Sure. Look, we're nobody. Let's just be clear. When we rag and tease and poke fun, we recognize that we're nobody at the same time. We know.
And we're happy, Kane, anything to say? I just think that hopefully we can top this one under 10 million records, and I just think we're the best boy band out there at the moment.
Ooh. Very prophetic. He says, I hope, but he's kind of joking. Yeah, I hope we break their 10 million sales. I think they did.
He's saying he's pretending to be a member of Westlife and saying,
"Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was teasing about his One Direction band will one day beat them, but he's being cocky and pretending. Maybe I misread that. Okay.
Apart from One Direction, I want to know where you got your Botox done, Kane. This looks very good.
Got really good Botox, Kane. He's looking so young.
I've been looking shabby for the last 12 years.
I think Mary and One Direction are the 2 favourites for me.
You're only saying that because we're Irish.
That's it. It's just the Irish connection we have to vote. I like Rebecca as well. I like her voice a lot.
Yeah, my Auntie Mary. Mary's my Auntie Mary Burns, so I'm looking forward to her winning.
And how's it
What's going on here?
One Direction that way.
One Direction.
Yeah, they're all very handsome. They're all very handsome. Better looking than us schlubs, I'll tell you that much. Yeah.
I know. The thing is, you see, I really look 16. I see that, right?
All right. Well, best of luck to Westlife and their continued career. Oh, we're going to lead up to the live show. All right.
Hello.
Oh,
We are One Direction. Yay!
Now, to the untrained eye, this may look like a giant baby girl. But we think it's goddamn cool.
Oh, yeah.
Last week's performance for us was absolutely amazing. I think on behalf of all of us, you can say that's the most fun we've ever had on the X Factor stage. I mean, when we did Viva La Vida the first week, that was great, but this week was just so much fun.
I think it worked well for us because we were able to have so much fun while on stage, and I think it made it hopefully a little bit more entertaining.
We've had loads of questions again this week, and I'm sorry if we haven't answered yours, but we just had to pick a select few. And this first question is from Helen Louise, and the question is, if we don't win the X Factor, lads, are we still going to stay as a band, or are we going to go back to studying and doing our everyday things? So what do you think?
That's a good question. I forget the answer.
We've
actually.
seen this before. Yeah,
we've seen it. We did a whole reaction to the whole Stare Diary. It's on YouTube somewhere, so feel free to watch that. But it's funny. We have more context and different stuff. Now doing the other journeys, we know the live songs they're referring to as well now when they say the last song they did. And,
Elastic Band.
I think we definitely will stay as a band.
Yeah, try and do it.
Yeah, boys. Again, One
Stay as a
Direction.
band.
Yeah,
The next question from Shannon loves One Direction. Big shout out for the name. Yeah. Strange name. And she said, if we could be one of our bandmates for one day, who would it be? Lads.
Start with Louis.
Louis, who do you think?
You can see Louis.
I think for one day, I'd like to be Harry, because I'd like to have curly hair.
And what about you, Liam?
I actually like to be Niall for the day.
Would you?
Just because he finds everything absolutely amazing.
Yeah, right. Happy
Who's going to get left out?
Zayn.
I think I'd like to be Louis for a day.
Yeah, me too.
Just because he's absolutely hilarious. I just love to be funny. Like him.
Yes.
I would be Zayn because he's
right.
very clever, he's very intellectual, and he's a funny guy.
Like the mushroom.
He's a chronic guy.
Fun guy.
Next question is from.
So nobody picked Liam. That's real bad.
Wait,
Louis
no one
got
picked Liam?
No, I think Louis got 2. Niall and Zayn and Harry got picked.
Oh, right.
The last person should have picked Liam, just out of
I know.
Just
for some reason I thought they just crossed over and just played it politically, but
I forget. But Louis got 2. I would have done I think Liam would be interesting because I'd like to see his work ethic and how he views the band and get insights
showed
into
us
how
the ropes. He gave us a heads up about things. Okay.
From Evie Gray loves One Direction.
Great.
And she wants to know what our favourite chat-up lines are. So, Zayn?
What's happening?
Nice. No?
Don't have one.
Our favorite what?
Chat up lines, like a pickup line.
Oh, we talked about this too. I think we asked the same question. I think when we did this
Yeah.
originally. I think I was like, okay. Right.
That's a great chap line.
Ian?
I haven't got one either. See both use the same one.
It's on you, Louis.
Will you marry me?
Simple, but effective.
It's great to get the support we're getting so far because we know that people are voting for us, but we still need people to keep up because some people might think that we could be safe, but we still need as many votes as we can get because no one's safe here. Like you seen, Tracy went last night, and competition is very, very strong this year.
While we're talking about support, I'd like to make a big shout out to Queen's Margaret High School.
I'd like to make a shout out to Lowerfields Primary School.
Ouch.
I'd like to make a shout out to everyone in my local town
And Tongue High
Mullingar.
School. Tongue High School. And Martin Devine.
I'd like to make a shout out. Shout out!
Shout.
We were One Direction. Thanks for watching our video diary. Hopefully we'll see you next week.
Come back. What's happening?
And the last of the groups, One Direction.
Oh, hang on a second. I think I just spotted a little spelling mistake there. Can we wind that back? Oh, yeah, there it is. Lovely. Now, we've all got our own personal...
It's actually not a spelling correction. It's a grammar correction.
Not sure what he's
There's just one group left.
Oh, I see.
So it's a grammatical error, not a spelling error. Groups is spelled correctly, but we're referring to one group, so the plural form is grammatically incorrect. And I'm not even an English teacher.
Favourite member of One Direction. But this week, I think I worked out which one Simon prefers.
One Direction.
Lucky Niall.
Elton John is a hit after hit.
I think he's known for wearing, quite weird glasses.
It's going to be an incredible night.
A lot of people know the word.
They're going to attack an Elton John song, I guess, Nathan.
Oh, interesting.
Hopefully we can do it justice and pull off a good performance.
If we don't get the outfits right. Elton, if you're watching, I'll get...
Hang on a second. We missed something.
Oh,
so
did we? Sorry.
that stairwell thing where the was happening, that's the beginning. And apparently Elias says he uses it in his shows too, even today.
Oh, okay. I missed that. Thank you, Aaliyah, for doing that. Okay. So Zayn still does that? Okay, that's funny. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Zayn's doing well on his tour right now, and we're excited for him. He's back on tour.
Mm-hmm. Your glasses back tomorrow when we have lunch. We could be going home.
Being a trendsetter, as I am, I've been wearing this since Judge's houses. Now, everyone just fell for the trend, you know?
Paige might have started the trend, but we're sure enough going to finish it.
You know, I'm wearing it for style, uniqueness, individuality. I think they're wearing it for the fact they want to be Power Rangers.
Who are you more excited to see? Harry Potter or Harry from One Direction? Harry Potter, yeah.
Well, yeah, Daniel Radcliffe was like at the height of the movies. I don't know which film this was. The fourth or fifth one, probably at this point.
Yeah. I honestly don't know.
You seen those films? I mean, just an honest question.
Yep.
I don't know if you. Yeah, they're fun.
yeah.
We enjoyed them. Yeah.
Yep. Read the books. Saw the films.
Yeah, I read the books too. Yeah, I enjoy. It's a great series. It's like Lord of the Rings in the sense. There's only a few times a series will come out that will capture both the film and novel world. You know, it's quite the creation. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Morning, 82. It's week 6. Loads of people outside, but security said we're not allowed to see them because of safety. We're a bit gutted about that because, you know, we want to come out and see you, so...
Safety smafety, that's what I say.
We weren't allowed to see the fans at the gate, but we found a way around it.
So their fandom is building. It's just, you know, it's getting a little bit bigger every week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like our channel, Nathan. It gets a little bit bigger every week.
Yeah, a little smaller too.
I know our Patreon and our subs on our YouTube. So it's always like this, like, oh hey, ooh, hey, ooh, hey, ooh, hey. It's never just this. It's like like I like them at first. I always say I make a good first impression, a terrible lasting one. That's my problem. People get sick of me after. They get put this way. They get tired of me first. You last longer, if that makes sense.
Huh?
Yeah, it didn't make sense. Well, what I'm saying is, I think I might grab people at first, but they tire of me first.
Oh, so like you're like the sugar, and I'm like the meat.
Yeah, you're like you're the steady diet of proper. You're a proper diet. I'm fun for a bit, then people get sick of me after a bit. That's what it is. Oh yeah, Lady PI.
I think we might get told off for this.
So the reason why they used the Magnum PI theme song, I think, is because he's a private investigator. Other than that, I'm trying to think of the connection between them and the Magnum PI theme song. He was a private investigator. That was his job.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're trying to link that to security, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll take that, yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to In Bed with Harry. Hi, Harry.
Hey.
What we're doing today is getting Harry to sing from his diaphragm and not from his throat. And one of the ways to do that...
Isn't that birth control when they put a diaphragm in?
Are you asking this honestly, or is this a joke?
Wait, it's called the diaphragm, right? What's it called again?
Yeah, the device, but you have a diaphragm. Like it's called. It's
it just occurred to me that we sing from it and we use it to stop babies.
Is to lie down on your back and sing like this because you'll automatically be relaxed. And breathe like you would when you're sleeping, where your stomach's coming out, you're not moving your chest or your shoulders, and try singing that way. So we're gonna have Harry sing that way.
And I can't explain, but something about the way you look tonight takes my breath away. Feeling I get about you deep inside, and can't describe, but something about
Oh, that's interesting. There you go. How do you think? What song was that? Do we know? Or
I don't know the song, but I've heard that technique. I don't know if it's always as effective as people make it out to be.
Sure.
The other way is just to stand up. Like most people, yeah, because like sitting down is hard to engage your diaphragm because obviously it's what makes your lungs go up and down.
Right.
But it is a pet peeve of mine when people sing through their nose.
Okay.
There was a time, there's a couple of singers that are famous for singing through their nose.
Okay.
And people don't notice and you know, but if you've heard it before and you know what that sounds like, it can be a little bit irritating to listen to, but
no, sure. Yeah, I'm not a vocal coach, as you know. I think they have a place. I think the vocal coaches should do exactly what they're doing here. You know, teach vocals to people who are singing. But yeah, I wonder. Yeah, I why not just practice as you perform? I guess. But I get it. I've also seen. Who was it? Who did we watch, Nathan? What singer was it? They're on the treadmill jogging while they're singing. Who was that again?
I can't remember now.
But again, that's a good way to practice your exert. Well, that's what exercise is. You exert yourself stronger than you would do for the competition, in a sense. Like you practice harder than the test. There you go. But
yeah. And the other thing that people always say is to like kind of push the voice deeper into your chest instead of right here.
Okay.
It's just a weird way of thinking of it, but it actually works. If you can kind of imagine the voice coming from deeper inside you, you actually get more projection. You get more like, whoa. But if you kind of, if you sing more up in here in your throat, it's not as effective.
Well, I won't be practicing any of these things because I can't sing. Now, we have a question.
I've sung in a choir before.
Oh,
so
yeah. Okay.
that
Well,
makes me an expert.
like I said, if you put me in a choir with enough people, you're not going to hear me. It won't matter. Like, Kelly says, Ryan, Nathan, did you ever find out who the vocal coach is? Are we talking about this person in here? Who this individual is? Do we know who that is? Okay, let us know. Let us know who it is. I don't know who it is. Does he have a reaction channel? I bet you he does now.
So Harry doing that stopped him from going like that. And lying down like that will kind of give you some muscle memory, we would hope. And so when you stand up and you start singing, you would kind of train your body to breathe and sing the same way you did when you were lying down.
You can tell the difference when you stand up. I thought you were joking when you first told me to lie on the floor, but I considered it works now.
So try it yourself. If you ever feel you're tensing up and you don't feel you're singing from your diaphragm, try lying down on your back. Did it work for you? All right.
It did.
See you next week.
I'm not a fan of the shirt. Would you wear a shirt with that low of a clavicle? It's a weird shirt. I admit you've known me a long time. I'm a crew neck t-shirt wearer. I hate. You'll never see me wear any piece of clothing that shows anything beyond my crew neck.
Well, if I had really big pecs, then maybe I would be like,
yeah, sure. I would wear tighter clothes, but I wouldn't wear. It's a good thing I'm not a girl. You know, got to show those puppies. Gotta.
One Direction are improving every week. You know, they're young guys. They're owning the stage more and more confident.
Oh, we got a comment on YouTube that I sort of like. Sometimes when the YouTube comments are too long, even I don't read them. If I see that they're this long on my phone, I'm like, ugh. But I think I read the first sentence, something about, oh, you guys are going on and on about their ages. Don't you know it's legal in the UK when they're 16? And I'm like, okay, well, I don't. Anyways. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I guess it's not creepy because.
Oops, sorry.
Because they're 16, we can creep on them. So we can creep on the girls now, Nathan? Hey, we can creep on the 17-year-old girls, Nathan. Let's do it.
That'll be totally fine. And everyone will
because
say
it's legal.
about
No,
that.
it's legal. It's legal, Nathan.
This week is totally different from One Direction. It's
song that exposes our vocals and no gimmicks to hide behind. No cheerleaders like last week, but we've been working hard on this one.
Only one way for One Direction, and that's up.
True. They went up. Oh, good hair and makeup. I want to see the Beebs cut getting made up again here.
Big treat for you today. We're going to talk about skincare, men's skincare with the lovely Harry from One Direction. Hey. Okay, so basically we always start with a nice clean face. Harry just washed his face, and I'm going to go with some Pure Matte by L'Oreal Men Expert all over his face to kind of just take the shine down. Many a girl would have loved to be doing this right now, but I get the pleasure of touching young Harry's face.
Oh.
It's legal. I'm going to say from now on.
Yep, it's legal.
It's legal. It's legal to creep. I love it. She's probably between 35 and 45. Let's just be honest. Again, let's pretend it was a 35, 45-year-old man applying makeup to a 16-year-old girl, and he says it's a pleasure.
I get the pleasure of touching her face.
Touching her face. It's Nathan. It's legal. It's awesome. I love it. I love the new angle. It's legal, and we're gonna flip it and make it legal. All right.
So just kind of work it all into the face, and this will take out any oil that's in the skin and keep it nice and matte. It's quite refreshing too.
Very refreshing.
Oh. he was being sarcastic, and she did like the creepy giggle.
Because Harry's a little bit tired because he works so hard. I'm going to take some L'Oreal Men Expert eye roll on. Looking up, honey. That just kind of refreshes under the eyes. These little tired little bags. It's got a cooling element to it. So there we go. The boys only wear makeup generally for just for showtime, really.
Apart from Zayn, who wears makeup all the time.
Use a post-shave balm. It really does help the skin kind of get back to its nice natural state. Now, I'm just going to groom his eyebrows with some...
Yeah, you're grooming all right. What's that, Nathan?
I know.
Eyebrow gel. And then I'm going to go on to perfecting his skin. Okay, so perfected his skin using the L'Oreal Men Expert kind of skin range on Harry, and now I'm going to go with a bit of HD foundation just to kind of take all the little spots and stuff away.
Oh yeah, good call. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah,
gently brush in my HD foundation brush.
Skin.
There we go, and that kind of makes his skin go all one colour, so to speak.
Oh yeah.
And it's light enough too. I mean, men, don't generally wear foundation, but I think there's nothing wrong with covering spots and, hiding dark circles. And I'm using this L'Oreal Touche Magique just under his eyes and kind of dotting it in.
But yeah, I mean, you don't have to we know that men generally don't wear makeup on a day-to-day basis. But it's very common in the TV industry that everyone does. So I think it's not a secret. Like talk show hosts, actors, of course, they all have to because of the lighting and the sweating or whatever it is, right? Men have been wearing makeup since day one on TV, but yeah, you have to. Yeah.
Take away any bags. So once you've done that, brush up the eyebrows. A little bit of clear mascara just to kind of separate the lashes, any kind of powder or anything that gets stuck in them. And then to finish off Harry's look, I'm just going to use a little bit of bronzer, just kind of put a bit more life back in his skin. A little bit pale this morning, a little bit peaky.
I'm tired and it's winter.
So just dust through a light dusting of my L'Oreal glass.
Boy, some of our nerdy One Direction fans knew that was coming a long time ago.
Yeah,
I thought they were just talking about. I thought Alina was just mentioning that she's tired right now.
That's what I thought too.
Okay, right.
I'm tired.
Nerd.
Winter.
Nerd. Well, we love you. We love you.
And bronze. Just all over his face. Make sure you get the bridge of the nose so it looks natural. Harry loves having his makeup done. He's actually one of the first people who always sits in my lovely assistant Christina's chair.
It's because she's hot.
Okay. And then your very last thing, always use a little bit of lip balm, and that's the look complete. You too can have skin like Harry Styles.
So we're here backstage in the hair room for the X Factor, and we're with the lovely Zayn.
What does this shirt say? I'd open my jeans. What?
Been really lucky with the boys.
I'd open my jeans for you. I would open my jeans for you?
I mean, it would be better if it was like jeans, like GENES or something, so that there was a pun.
But even the play on words would be inappropriate because we know it's talking about jeans. So either way, I don't think you should wear that shirt in the workplace, Nathan. And I'm not even a prude or a fuddy-duddy by nature, but you're working around young legal people who are young but legal.
It's like if I wore it when I was teaching high school, if I wore something like that, I'd be told like to go home and change. Like
you might get reprimanded though. You'd be.
I definitely would have been. Yeah.
What does the neon mean? Somebody says neon. Is there a reason for neon?
Oh no, just that's a little bit like the fashion.
Oh, this is a bad color.
Like,
okay.
Red with neon green is very like. What are you doing anyway?
Because he's a grown man with gray hair, and I'm just saying, I couldn't imagine myself wearing that shirt anywhere. Because. And I'm not even trying to judge, but look, I am judging, I guess, because I'm taking the information that I'm seeing, thus I'm passing judgment. Maybe it's wrong, but what I'm getting at is, the reason why I wouldn't wear the shirt, let me speak for myself. The reason why I wouldn't wear the shirt is because it speaks about me. It speaks about what's on my mind. What am I thinking about? What do I think is funny? And the fact that I could go out in public with the idea that I would expose myself underneath the jeans, that's what that means. I would open up my jeans for you, and that means anyone reading the shirt. That's just a whole persona that I'm putting out for everyone to analyze. It's a weird thing to put yourself out there.
Yeah.
All right.
No, it is
all right.
odd.
Well, all right.
But he's a hair groomer, Ryan. So there's no way there's anything.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Actually,
never trust anyone that works on children's shows. I'll tell you that.
When we first met them, we wanted to give them a little bit more of an edge. So we took Zayn's inspiration from Cowell, one of the sort of the biggest, coolest models at the moment. And actually the team cut his hair, Niall cuts his hair here. And what we actually have done is slightly undercut coming through, but it's a real classic haircut. It's a proper short back and sides, but then you've got that length and texture through the top. He keeps it pretty clean, which is good. He makes our job a lot easier.
Try.
And then what we do is we actually just use a little bit of a matte product on the hair.
There's your L'Oreal.
And we just work that into the hair to give it texture. It isn't about sort of over styling the hair. As with all of the boys, we just want them to look like themselves. But I have to say, it's Zayn's hair that most people are asking for and they want the advice for. So, come and get a Zayn.
I think it's pretty cool that I've got one of the most coolest models out there's haircut right now, but at the same time it's still my own hair, and it's pretty similar to my own haircut, but it's got a bit more of an edge to it, and the guys here at Percy and Reed are wicked and they know what they're doing, and they've given it a good edge to it, and they're obviously doing wonders because my haircut before this was pretty rubbish in all fairness, but it's cool.
For today we've gone through a
You know, it's funny. Zayn is the one with the different haircut from all of them, and right there confirming that that's what everyone's asking for, like, because the other haircuts are all just the beebs, right?
Good call. Yeah. Good call. I like it.
Booty, jeany, shirty, t-shirty look with added dog tags, and it's not something I'd usually wear, but it's quite comfortable. And we're all going to fit in together and look nice like a band, so I'm happy.
Hello. We have a nice fitting suit on Lou here. A couple of sequins just to show the Elton John kind of style. Red to bring out nice bit of colour within the shirt and the blazer.
But it's not just like any old tie.
Nice pair of shoes down here. Oh.
More like a scarf kind of material.
Nice. Nice tucked in there, and then it fits his shape really well. Kind of tucks in around the waist here, and then fits tightly around there as well, which is brilliant. Now go.
Larry! For a rather more casual look.
I'm not finished yet though.
Oh, I thought you wanted to say that you've got.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Ink on? Was that a symbol? I thought it was an ink
a very nice Jaguar's top.
Logo.
He's also gone for a nice blazer that fits around these fantastic bust shoulders here. Nice shoes, nice trousers. And this here, trouser. That's what I'm talking about. So we have changed outfits.
It's in pain.
Oh yeah, that was a good bag tag. I'm surprised they allowed that to be shown. Yeah, I mean, I know we'd like to make fun. Look, if you're a Larry supporter, that's fine. We don't care. You go ahead and have that for yourself. I'm just telling you guys, their behavior right now is something Nathan and I would do with each other. Like,
yeah,
this stage of your life, you know, if I was talking about Nathan wearing a suit when I was 16, I would have slapped his butt. He would have bag tagged me. This is exactly what would have happened. I was, look how it. In fact, I probably would have even been more like, look how it hugs his tight chest and look how his buttocks is nice and firm right there, and like, yeah, they're totally. I'm not trying to. I'm just saying for you, young gals who follow the Larry theory. This is teenage boys, guys. This is what they do. We can speak as boys. We were boys. We were teenage. This is teenage boy behavior, and they're on their best behavior right now. Trust me. When the cameras aren't on, you don't want to know what they're talking about. So
Still in quite a lot of pain in the lower regions. He's gone for a nice
he's really hurt.
And jean look just around here. Lovely suit jacket, working the stripes and the sequins. But we've gone for a brown boot and a jean kind of look. Nice jean.
He's
working the nice casual suit jacket with a bit of stripes and a bit of sequin.
Well, Harry's got to get them back. I don't know if we'll ever get to see it, but Harry will get them back somehow.
Oh, yeah.
He is wearing a nice blazer, nice bit of bling going on here. He's got Elton John thing, and a brilliant copy. So, this is us.
We're the boys.
Oh, you didn't do it there. Oh, later that night. Later that evening, donk.
Yeah.
And Simon and the last remaining group, One Direction.
The boys are going to be there till the end.
One Direction.
Anyway, back to the sanity. Yeah. Hold on to your hat. It's One Direction.
That absolutely cheered me up and brightened up my night.
Again, better and better and better.
One Direction.
This week was a busy week for us. We went to the Harry Potter premiere. We all got ready and we were kind of just sitting down waiting to go out, and then suddenly in walked Daniel Radcliffe out of nowhere. It was amazing.
It's quite weirdly thrilling for me to be meeting you all, because I have been watching every week.
That's crazy. Harry Styles met Harry Potter. We always said to Harry, "You'll visit at it." We actually said that about Harry Styles. So we got Harry Styles. The two Harrys are together. It's getting too hairy in here.
Yeah. Before we obviously this is great, but I wanted to,
of course,
throw this in here. What's your prediction on this round of performance? Because
I think. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Obviously, as we get closer, there's going to be one that maybe it's not that it bombs, but it's not good enough to make it to get them to win.
I would say, Nathan,
there's more to come, right?
Sorry.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I got to learn how you ask questions. You'll ask the question in the middle of the you'll ask your question, but there's more to the question. So I've got to learn to wait. You're still explaining the question, even though I'm ready to answer. My apologies. Okay, I think the audience that's watching and voting, the active audience, has already decided. I think if you were to tally the score right now, it's almost like a presidential run. The people, no one's vote is changing. I think at this point in the show, the people that are voting for Matt who wins are voting for Matt who wins. They're not going to be swayed by a One Direction performance and vice versa to the One Direction fans. So I think this is a matter of, I think what they're doing now is they're just forming their future beyond the show, the fan base that will continue beyond the show.
I'm more talking about how in the last one, we could see there was some pretty, I don't know, there was a lot of cognitive dissonance, meaning the way that the judges just gushed about the performance,
Yeah.
and what we saw was kind of like, it wasn't, I mean, objectively, it wasn't the same. So I'm curious, like, is it going to be more gushing and kind of like
Yes.
an average
I see.
performance, or do you think that they've actually stepped up? I'm going to be optimistic and say I think this might be a better performance, but I'm throwing that.
No, I
into
think.
the ring.
Okay, so to answer that specific question about this performance, yes, I think this one would be a good one. It's an Elton John song, so you've got a fellow UK artist. I don't know which one they're doing. I suspect it's going to be a vein in which they can sing better. It's probably better suited for them. But back to the Daniel Radcliffe, I just want to speak briefly on him. Yeah. He's a good guy. He is an example of somebody who became very famous at a very young age and did not get his life messed. In fact, most of all that cast, Emma Watson, Rupert. Boy, I'm sorry.
I know. I don't remember his last name either.
That's terrible. It's all. I think it starts with a G. I think. Rupert.
Yeah.
Rupert.
Yeah, yeah. Rupert.
Is it Griswold? It's a Rupert Griswold.
Yeah, and Daniel Manuel.
What was that? Is it Emma Mema?
Grint.
Is this Rupert Grint? Is that it? All right. Anyways, but they're all very well adjusted, good people, which is good to see because they were all childhood stars and from a big, huge franchise, and so if anything, Daniel could give some really good advice here about how to not become, a sad tale, maybe. Yeah. I don't know if he'll do that here, but we'll see.
How fit is Hermione? Very.
But she is also like a sister in some way, so it's a bit. Not to you. You can fantasize all you like.
I want to go back. So of course, they're all sweet for. Somebody do a quick Google search. Which film was this? What was the age of Emma and the age of the boys? Because it's totally fair. Because if they're sweet, she's a very pretty girl, so they're totally sweet. He's like, Daniel's like, she's like a sister to me. But if you guys want to fancy her, I get it. I want to go back though. Let's see that.
I know it was amazing.
It's quite weirdly thrilling for me to be meeting you all because I have been watching every week.
How fit is Hermione? Very.
But she is also like a sister in some way, so it's a bit. Not to you. You can fantasize all you like.
When we pulled up to the red carpet, there were so many people there, like screaming.
The thing is, Emma Watson is.
Sorry, such teenage boys. They're talking to Daniel Radcliffe. All they want to know is about Emma.
Hang on, I want to say something because this bugs me. This bugs me.
Uh-oh.
Why did we watch hours of cooking shows and
I know
weird behind the scenes montages, and we got like 3 seconds of Daniel Radcliffe talking to them?
I know.
It just
I would have rather have seen that whole video, the whole interaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Uncut, start to finish. It had good mics on it. You could hear everything they're saying. Like,
I know. I'm sure they asked more about Emma, but they just kept it in because it's funny. It's teenage boys talking about a girl, but that's it. That's all they kept. They probably had other questions for Daniel, but
yeah,
you're right. You're absolutely right. Let's pick up. Oh, that's a later one. Let me start that again. I forgot. Let's. What was today's? Oh, yeah. Let's make veggie sausages.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got Daniel Radcliffe coming on later. Let's cut that. We got to cut that out. Cut it out.
She's kind of like first crush we've grown up watching.
Congratulations on your success.
Oh, Jesus.
I just met One Direction and they were such gentlemen. I was very impressed, so I'm rooting for them now.
I'm rooting for them now, she says. That's adorable. She could give a flying F about them, which I love. I love the dynamics in that where they're gushing meeting her and she's kind of like indifferent to them. Like, yeah, good for them. Wish them all the best.
I just met them. I'm rooting for them.
Yeah.
It's a nice
I'm rooting for them. Yeah. But it's funny. How old she is now? Man, we get old. She's already, if you can believe it, she's already 34.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's just weird to me. It's just weird. Yeah. She's more royal than the royal family. Oh, right. I can't believe you said that. Just joking.
As soon as we said it was Elton John, They just jumped on this song. They want to prove the point that they're singers. I think they're going to do really well this week.
We want to win this competition more than anything, and we're really going to fight for it.
I actually think they're more mature than the older contestants.
I personally hope all the hype and the female attention and all the fun side of it isn't distracting the boys from actually what a hard work it is to be in the pop industry.
This has easily been our best week yet, and we'd like to end it with a great performance tonight.
Yeah, it is Rupert Grint. It is Rupert Grint. Yeah. So she was 20 years old, premiere. That was for Deathly Hallows Part 1. So that was near the end of the franchise. Okay, wow.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I just didn't realize it's been, I guess I was in my mind, like, One Direction seems like so long ago when they're on X Factor. So this must have been, the fourth film? But this is like the second to last film. Wow. Time is going by too fast. Oh, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I get it too. That's why she's kind of like, they're younger boys to her. She's 20-year-old, a 20-year-old established actress, and these are teenage boys.
She's not gonna gush over them and go, "I got to touch his face."
Yeah. Yeah, I think Emma Watson's probably a little bit more. She knows exactly what to say. She's very good at
playing.
Say it again.
Playing the political side of it. The important part of
yeah.
One
There was a time I was everything, but nothing all at once. When you found me, I was feeling like a cloud across the sun. And I need to tell you how you light up every second of the day. But in the moonlight, you shine just like a beacon on the bed. Yeah. And I can't explain, but there's something about the way you look tonight that takes my breath away. It's the feeling I get about you deep inside. Oh, and I can't describe, but there's something about the way you look tonight. Yeah, girl, you're taking my breath away. The way you look tonight.
Sorry, I want to go back. You caught that to 33:14. It was something to have. Cut Zayn's mic. Cut it quick. He's about to do his one solo part.
But in the moonlight, you shine just like a beacon on the bed.
Back more. Sorry. Right. Sorry. Where was it?
And I need to tell you how you light up every second of the day.
What is that? Like,
oh
wow.
no! Oh, poor Zayn. This is a Harry centric performance. Cut his mic. Cut it.
Well, and you can see the videos that they're choosing to show are mostly Harry, the occasional Zayn, occasional everybody else, but there's a lot more focus on Harry. And so this particular song obviously gives Harry the spotlight. You know what's cool is, like, you can see that Harry's singing improved dramatically.
Yep.
In that one. And he even sounds a little Elton John like in moments.
Yeah, I agree. Yep. Boy, you're hitting all the things I was going to say. Keep going.
No, I'll let you finish off. Go ahead.
Yeah, I agree. His tone and timbre, this fits. So Elton John's vocal range or styling, however you want to say it, Harry is the best fit for that. So this is a song that he could have just done on his own.
Yeah.
They didn't give anything to Louis, very little, if anything, to Niall. This is Liam started the song. Wasn't a strong start for Liam. Liam's a better singer than the song showed. Again, because the range or tone doesn't fit for Liam's voice. This is definitely, they should have almost had Harry, but they can't just give Harry the whole show. I'll be curious to see if we get any real Louis solo moments or Niall. I feel like we've had Zayn, we've had Harry, we've had Liam for sure, but the other Niall and Louis, am I missing something? Like, have we gotten anything really from them as far as like these solo moments?
Not really. Niall's kind of, I hate to say it, but he's kind of blended into the background and not like it's not he's blending. He's very charismatic person.
Yeah, he's a great guy. We love Niall. We love them all. Let's be clear. This is just objective what we're witnessing as we see it on TV. This is like we're trying to put ourselves, if we were watching this for the first time, not knowing the future band, like what would we be saying about these five guys on the TV as we see it?
Yeah, but that was so odd with Zayn to like.
Yeah, they cut his mic, and then Liam. So Liam was a rough start. It wasn't the right song for him. So this goes to show you how song choices are important for your singing. This is a great choice for Harry. So maybe I guess they just felt Liam had the best of the four to do something with the song. Give the rest to Harry. What else was I going to say? Yeah, but that it's a
good point here too.
Oh, here.
Niall was the lead for the last song, so yeah.
Okay, we forgot that. Okay, my apologies. Yeah. Okay, all right, no, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. We were told on one of our videos, I think this last part that we did, Nathan, part 8 of the X Factor journey, that we're biased towards Harry. So everything we say, we're biased for. So that's why I was trying to say, like, we're only responding to what we're seeing as we see it. But there's such an odd comment to say you're biased. We're not biased, but I don't know what the word is. It's like, but then I responded with, well, you're biased about the things that you enjoy or like it's, I don't know what this, like, we can disagree with what we're seeing, but saying someone's just biased, what they're saying is that no matter what we see or experience, we're always going to lean towards Harry, which is not true. I think if people watch all of our One Direction journey stuff, we just call it as we see it. But we're seeing in the show that they're promoting Harry.
That's okay. Let them think whatever they want. I don't care.
You're right. You're right, Nathan. You're right. Let them think. But I only bring that up actually not as that it bothers me. And let me be clear. However, I'm addressing our reactions as to how we are viewing this experience. And you can even see that the crowd, when Harry sang, when he just started singing, they popped, as they say in the wrestling business. The crowd popped. There's a big cheer when Harry sang.
Yeah. There's a lot of kind of emphasis here by the showrunners to showcase Harry. So it's very clear they know what they're doing and they're,
Yeah. And we love them all. Yeah. And there's, for better or for worse, no matter who's your favorite One Directioner, Harry came out on top in the long run. He is the number one solo artist of the 5.
Yep.
All right. Let's see what the judges are going to like it. This is going to be easy. The judges are going to like it, but here we go.
Yeah.
Well, boys, after that performance, I think you're only going in one direction, and that direction is the final. I talked to you guys a lot yesterday, and I really got to know you. I know that you're taking the whole thing really, really serious, and you know you could be the next big boy band. And you've gelled as friends. I've nothing but good to say about One Direction.
Okay, yeah. Simon's even telling the crowd to, can you just
go louder, drown him out?
Like, no, he's telling them to go
going
quieter.
Like this.
Was he? I thought he was going down.
I thought he was going down. Go back a bit.
Because you can't hear him. Because he wants people to hear. Because Nigel, sorry, his name's not Nigel. His name is Louis as well. He's complimenting them. Let me just go back. Let's see.
And you've gelled as friends. I've nothing but good to say about One Direction.
You're right. Yeah, he's doing this. Yeah, you're right. Okay. All right.
So consistent. It's scary. That song could have been really boring.
But it was great. That's what I would love to hear you sing at your concert, because I'm sure you'll be doing one day.
It's interesting. So she said, I forget her name. I'm sorry. That you'll be singing this at a concert one day. I'm sure you'll be doing the concert one day. And even Liam's like, can you believe it? Do you see his face there?
Yeah.
He's like, can you believe it? We might actually be able to. We could be doing concerts one day. It's kind of sweet and crazy to think that how excited he is.
Mm-hmm.
We could be doing our own concerts. Oh yeah, you guys have no idea.
Yeah, it's gonna get pretty big.
Yeah.
And to hear that is the measure of what you've become. So you definitely are headed in one direction.
It is interesting that Matt won, considering the crowd noise here. So I don't know if just the fans are coming to the shows to see One Direction, and the people at home are, 8-year-old ladies
audience
making the phone calls.
Yeah. Oh,
which goes to show you that it's not. That it's not.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say. I was just going to say that maybe the One Direction people are the ones that are showing up to the actual venue, like lining up to see One Direction in person. But it could just be the old housewives. I know what I mean. Like the older generation who are actually making the phone calls at home.
Well, and I guarantee there was people who were like put off, because you and I will say this for myself, when One Direction became this big thing, I was not like, oh wow, who's this new band? I would have probably put in one of those like, no, they can't win. Like if I was pushed to make a vote, I'd be like, no, I don't want to let them win. It's just a boy band. Like I would have been that mindset. So I guarantee part of why they didn't win has to do with people casting a vote because they don't want them to win.
Sure. There's yeah. No, you're right. They just we've gotten to know who they are as individuals and stuff. So yeah, we would have been the old but your boy band. We got the solo artist here.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
sure,
exactly.
Sure.
Yeah.
I want to say something, okay? This is the first time in all the years of X Factor where I genuinely believe a group are going to win this competition. And you know what? I want to say this. What was so impressive, I mean, you've seen all the girls and everything else. You've remained focused. You've been really nice to the crew. You're nice to the fans. And most importantly, everything that happened tonight, from the choice of song to what they wore, it was all down to you. And guys, congratulations.
You know, I was thinking about, as you're saying that, you can see Zayn's face there. And Zayn, I think Zayn has kind of the more interesting journey here, because Zayn, remember, he was conflicted at the beginning. There's that moment when Simon goes over to Zayn and kind of gives him a pep talk to kind of, get his head back in the game. And I can see Zayn just like interpreting this and seeing what Simon's saying here and going, like, yes, I'm in the right place. I'm doing the right thing. So I'm more focused on Zayn than I ever have been.
Oh, sure.
Because I've loved his journey now that we've got the bigger picture of everything. I like to see where he's headed. So just watching his face react to that, that's who I'm focused on now.
That's good. I like it.
Well, what do we make of those comments, boys?
We're really happy with the comments. We're just so happy to be here, and we'd like to thank Simon for helping us out with all the support he's given us.
I'd like to thank.
Are you starting to feel now, or have you done for some time, that you are a proper boy band now?
We definitely feel like a proper boy band, and we have been for ages. I mean, we've only been together a short time, but the time we've had together has been absolutely amazing.
I love Liam's, like, he is all for this. Like, he's like, oh no, we're a proper boy. Like, I love how he believes in this band. He's taking it seriously. He's not messing around. Now, you can't have 5 Liams. I get it. You have to have 5 different personalities, but he's the Captain America of the group.
Yeah.
Like, he might not be cool like Iron Man or funny and strong like Thor, whatever it is, like, but he's the Captain America. It might be a little bit boring of the Marvel heroes, but he's important. You need to have that leader. You need to have the captain at the head of the ship.
Yeah, well, that's a good point.
These shots, you got the pyros, it's all turning out for you. 0901 61 61 108. Lines open after all acts are performed. Call then to vote for One Direction. Don't forget you can download the boys' performances. Go on to /X Factor for the details. They are Liam, Niall, Harry, Louis, and Zayn. Together they are One Direction.
I know, but they put Simon's face on.
All right. Tomorrow night it is a single elimination. One act will be leaving the competition. So Elton and the rest of Britain, you have 24 hours and counting to save your favourite.
And of course, One Direction. Hello, tomorrow night is a boy band fest. JLS, Westlife, take that. Are you guys going to be as big as them one day?
I think for now it's important for us to concentrate on the competition, but who knows what could happen. So hopefully, if we work.
Which band was she talking about? Yeah.
I was just saying, like, are you worried about the competition tomorrow? And I love Harry's just like, yeah, it doesn't matter. You know, whatever happens, we're not really like obsessing over it.
Well, yeah, she's asking
Harry.
about a band that's already popular or something, or
oh, is that what she?
I think she was asking about, are you gonna be as big as them one day or something?
Oh.
So Harry's like, well, we're just going to worry about our competition and we'll see what the future brings, which is the right thing to say. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He was very diplomatic at a very young age. Yeah.
Yeah, Simon said that you can win this thing. He put his head out there.
Yeah, I think that's them right there. Westlife. Remember we talked about them?
Oh, right.
And take that. So they're just
yeah.
so.
Are you going to be
obviously
as big as Westlife?
Yeah. Hey. Westlife's still together.
Yeah, that's
They're
true.
still rocking together.
That's
They've lasted longer than One Direction. There you go. It's not quantity. It's not. Yeah, sorry. It's not quality. It's quantity. They have more. They have more albums. There you go.
And said it loud and proud. Are you feeling that you could be in the final singing to win?
I think Simon's like the biggest man in entertainment right now, and for him to give us any form of compliment is a great confidence boost for all of us. And I think it was really nice of him to say that. But I think we're just concentrating on the weeks right now and getting through the weeks.
Oh,
Certainly, aren't they looking smart in their suits? We like that very much.
Now, someone else I liked last night was, of course, One Direction. I'm a big fan, and it's nice to see the welcome return of the human echo, otherwise known as Zayn.
I was feeling like a cloud across the sun.
The human echo?
Oh, that like across the sun. You look.
I know what it means. So, is he making fun of him that he sings the second part of a song, like the second, like he repeats the lyric?
Kind of.
I don't know if it's not that funny. That's a music. I would say trope is the right word, but a music thing that they've done in songs forever. The repeating of a lyric.
I'm not sure if he's bringing it up in a like it's nice to see that, or if he's joking. I don't know if he's poking fun or not. Yeah.
Referring to Zayn as the human echo is a compliment.
Yeah,
that doesn't seem like a hey. I'd love to be known as the human echo. That's kind of a derogatory statement in my books. I don't think it's meant to be endearing.
Now you light up every second of the day.
Not much of an echo there.
That was more like the human vacuum. That was no fault of Zayn. That was no fault of Zayn. That was obviously a mic or technical issue or something. But yeah.
Let's sort of say the same thing the other ones have said. Why not? Now,
I wonder what will happen.
Welcome to the X Factor. We are live backstage, and last night these 9 acts stepped up to the plate and took on big songs.
Are they going to do the big song again?
Tonight, they find out their fate.
Oh,
8 will be returning next week.
That's right.
1 will be leaving the competition for
all right, you got to do
this.
What's
is the
here
X
we go.
Factor. The result.
And Simon, and the last of the groups, One Direction.
Last night was absolutely incredible. The crowd were amazing.
The competition's really, really heating up.
Kicking things off, It's the X Factor finalists.
They hire dancers?
Yeah. Spirit is moving, spirit is moving, spirit is moving all over me. Can't stop moving, can't stop moving, can't stop moving, I can't still. I can't stop moving, can't stop moving. You don't know just how I feel. I can't stop moving, can't stop moving, can't stop moving, I can't
Girls is way less awkward.
Yeah. If the change could ever be, feel something moving all over me. Whatever it is, no man can see. From the crown of my head to the sole of my feet. Spirit is moving, spirit is moving, spirit is moving all over me. Can't stop moving, can't stop moving, can't stop moving, I can't still. I can't stop moving, can't stop moving. You don't
Oh, Wagner's gone, I guess, eh?
He's there, I think.
can't stop moving, I can't still. Told me not to change it, if a change could ever be.
You are of a beautiful stature, dynamic, inquisitive. You have the ability to be whatever you want to be. Your limits are endless.
Oh no!
I gotta go back.
Your limits are endless!
I gotta go back. I gotta watch. Sorry.
I gotta watch it again.
Told me not to change it, if a change could ever be.
You are of a beautiful stature, dynamic, inquisitive. You have the ability to be whatever you want to be. Your limits are endless.
I love that line. That's great.
I love it.
I want that like as a meme or something.
I want. Can we get that for like our intro? Maybe like your limits are endless.
Your limits are endless. Oh, that's fantastic.
Okay, but sorry. How could something that by definition has an ending be endless? You know what I mean by that? Like your limits, the thing that has a beginning and an end are endless. Sorry.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying, right? Your limits are. It should be your potential is endless. But I love how limit itself is a word that defines a threshold. Your thresholds are endless.
Yeah. There are no limits would be a better way of saying.
Yeah, your limits are. Does it make sense? Oh.
Your bottom is bottomless.
Well, it's like saying the fact that you have limits, that is limitless. Like you will always have limits. Oh, I love it. I love it.
I'm just a starter. Put your hands up for whatever you'd rather. Don't be scared to scream or shout. We're having fun, that's what it's all about. Told me not to change it, if a change could ever be. I can't stop moving, can't stop moving, can't stop moving, I can't still. I can't stop moving, can't stop moving. You don't know just how I feel. I can't stop moving, can't stop moving, can't stop moving, I can't still. Told me not to change it, if a change could ever be.
Hey, one more time. The X Factor finalists.
When I can't describe, but you lose it all.
And to hear that is the measure of what you've become. So you definitely are headed in one direction.
I genuinely believe a group are going to win this competition.
I think I enjoyed that so far. It felt absolutely brilliant.
You know what's terrific is suddenly it's all changed because now the boys, I think, are leading the pack, and that makes it exciting.
Simon and the one remaining group, One Direction. Okay, it's time for the results. The public have voted. I'm about to reveal the 7 acts definitely going through to next week's show, and the 2 who have received the fewest votes, and we'll have to sing again in the final showdown. As always, good luck to everyone. Thank you.
We'll never know who those 2 are.
In no particular order. The first act returning next week is
Wagner. Oh, this is still the
Cher.
I love you.
All right. Also through to next week's show is
One Direction.
Not yet.
Matt. The next act safe and definitely returning next week is Rebecca. Okay, remember this is in no particular order.
Yeah.
Also through to next week is One Direction.
All right. Well, thanks everyone who joined us. I mean, we said our comments around. I don't think I have much more to add. I hope they win.
Yeah, it's funny when every time they say in no particular order, like, come on.
Yeah, well, I know. It's always for dramatic order. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
How
Thanks
else are
everyone
they
who
gonna
watched
play that
our...
little-
Oh, sorry. It's like that Mission Impossible. Like they're trying to cut the red wire or the green wire. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. We'll see you on part 10.
Part 10. Bye.